Still doing this journal. This is day number 2. I am here. Tuesdays are my, I don't know how I would label my days. I spend my mornings at Wings, so I volunteer there from 7 to 11 at one of their emergency shelters. And then I pick up my apprentice, Lucille, who's back. She was just dancing in Spain and Cuba, and now she's back in the studio, and we're getting our hands into some more leathery goodness, which I'm excited to tell you about in a minute. But to keep this short, but to still stay committed to it, I thought I would talk a little bit about my Tuesdays at Wings. So every Tuesday, like I mentioned, I'm there in the morning from about 7 to 11, helping out at one of their emergency shelters. And I'm really just there as extra hands for whatever's needed for the guests or whatever's needed for the social workers, helping out with specific projects and things going on. And quite honestly, this has been one of the areas that I've had the hardest time communicating about because as a company for CHC, we donate 10% of profits to Wings. And it's one of those funny topics that I struggle with in regards to marketing, if you will, because while it's a byproduct of what we do, I never want it to be like the main focus. And it can be really difficult because I think sometimes companies now are doing sort of a giving thing as a way of marketing, and that's never been the heart of what we're doing, never been my approach with it. And so I really struggle with how to communicate it appropriately, how to keep people in the loop of what's going on, even though a lot of the information there is confidential, so talking about it can be really hard. So yeah, I would love any suggestions or thoughts that people have on how to market for being a giving company without making it seem like that's a marketing spin, if that makes sense. It's always been a struggle of mine. So spent the morning there, and it was kind of a heavy morning, as most tend to be, but I will say that being able to be there for a pocket of time out of my week is not only humbling, but it allows me to get outside of just the bubble and renews purpose and helps me to see through the lens of other people's lives and also into the lens of my city, which I think is important. But yeah, Lucy and I are back in the studio. I'm still working on my calendar, getting everything pulled together, my life pulled together since being back. And we're actually working on a really fun project. We're going to have some one-of-a-kind totes coming up pretty soon that I'm really excited about. We're utilizing a lot of the leather we have in studio and just getting creative with it, but still staying with the CHC aesthetic, but in sort of a new way. So I'm really pumped to share with you guys soon what we're working on. Hopefully it'll be released by, what do you think, June? We'll go with June. You'll be seeing it in June. But I'll try and post some pictures and stuff like that to keep you guys posted. But yeah, that's day 2. Yeah, shoot me any questions. Later.